All right, so today I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about an album that I ordered Black Friday of 2022, and it's finally arrived. It actually arrived a little early. I ordered other stuff too, but I got that right after I ordered it because it was just a Black Friday sale and he had it in stock. But we're going to talk about the Haxans. That's Piggy D from Rob Zombie and Ash Costello from New Year's Day. They also threw in this guitar pick. They're usually good about that. It's almost a year since it came out. But the album is called The Dead and the Restless. It's their second album. It's already sold out, so you can't even get it. So if you want it, you got to buy it from a collector. Unfortunately, I only bought one, and there's only 300 available. But I'm sure the camera's going to spin everything around the way I'm filming. So I pre-opened it, but I'll show you. I'm starting to hate shrink wrap. I wish people would just put them in the sleeves. Because shrink wrap, actually, if you're going to let it sit for any amount of time. But I left it so you know I didn't open it yet. So that's the rest of the seal right there. This is the front cover. I'll come down slow. Jeremy Saffer took the photograph on the back. There's the credits. Jeremy Saffer is, I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. Of course, a photographer, but he's also the manager for a Florida band, Living Dead Girl. So they'll be playing around. I think they're playing a show with my drummer in Six Eyes. He's got another band, but they're playing a show with them or 2 shows with them. But we're also playing with Andrew W. Boss on October 17th. So check that out on the profile. Shameless plug. But so anyway, he was supposed to put the names in here, and it looks like he did. I made a bet to see if he actually put the names on the record or not. So here we go. Oh, it's a little stuck in the shrink wrap. But anyway, I'm starting to hate the shrink wrap. My vinyl is shrink wrapped. It's just a nuisance. But it's the way you prove it's new. So and lately with so much bootleg stuff, I haven't even been buying anything. So it's a little bent on the inside, which could have just been from stuffing it in there, which is a given with vinyl. But that's the inside cover. This looks like it has 300 names on it to me, so we're going to look at that real quick. And then I'll let you know if mine's on there. I would have assumed that yep. I'm right about Chia. Somewhere over here. You'll see me in the first row. So that was a quick and easy find. So with that said, thank you very much, Count, I also have his autograph book. I'm a fan of the dude. Before he was even in Rob Zombie, he was in other bands and stuff that I'm familiar with. But the album came packed well. Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beaut. So my screen's reflecting a little bit onto my iPad, but no, that's my phone reflecting. But it's blue and green and purple. It's hard to see it. Give it a good light. It's tending to look a little more blue, but I don't exactly have the best lighting in here. I'm in the other half of the Garudio inside the house. But there's 11 tracks on it. It's already up on Spotify. So if you want to check it out, that's really the only way you're going to check it out. I don't open a lot of my records, especially when it's something that is out there and available. But I still have so much stuff to get to. I got Skid Row stuff to get to. My Skid Row order got messed up. I got 2 of Slave to the Grind instead of Subhuman Race. And then I realized I already have Subhuman Race in the box set. So it really wasn't that important. But I got Scold. I got another Ghost Impera, whatever the hell it's called. I got that box set with the 3D cutouts and all that shit. I didn't open that yet. It's in a big giant box over there. That bad boy was $100 and something, man. I did it on PayPal to pay it off, and then I was gonna cancel it, and then I was like, nah. And then a black version came out where it was more limited than this one. And I would have bought, I prefer black or clear vinyl if, anything. But for decorative and cool and marketing purposes, stuff like the Haxans is great. But I would have preferred to get the black one. It was more money. So, and then there's one with a maze that was supposed to be limited, and then it was re-limited. So I don't know what happened there. So I'm kind of glad I didn't buy that because they made a lot more of those anyway. That happened with Smashing Pumpkins. I waited in line to get the limited edition Airplane Flies High box set or whatever it is. I still have it. It's a CD thing. And after I waited in line like fucking 3 hours for it, they release unlimited amount of copies. But anyway, I'm very pleased. I got the record, and it's a year later, and I've been waiting for it. I don't have much stuff on order right now. I got a new pair of Vans coming. Maybe I'll open those for you. And, just not finding stuff. But I got the new Scold and some Skid Row stuff and Ghost and Frail. And I don't know. I don't know why I buy all this junk, but I do, and I every once in a while pick a gem to show you guys. And this gem I probably shouldn't even open, but I had to. I wanted to see that purple and green marbled vinyl, and it's pretty dope. And I wanted to see if my name was really in there, if he really went through with it, because you never know. Things happen during the pressing process, and it becomes too much of a task. But 300 names isn't a lot, but it's a task in itself because people are a pain in the ass. So I remember I used to do advertising on my radio show, which I'm bringing back on an exclusive, limited basis. I had like a pizza place and a couple of local venues, and some stuff around where I was listened to a lot in those areas, and people would complain to me about the pizza. It's like, guy, it's an ad on my show. I mean, on my website, whatever the case may have been at the time. A little dust on that record. I don't make the pizza, guy. If I advertise Wawa and you go there and your sandwich sucks, you go to them. You don't come to me. But whatever. So if you can, man, I would recommend trying to hunt a copy of this down before it, becomes highly sought after. Their first record was limited edition as well. And that is hard to get. I mean, they might have a couple on the website of the first one. I don't think so, though. But you can get that, I think, on eBay for about $60, which isn't too bad. But it's I should explain what type of music it is. It's sort of Rob Zombie-ish. I think it shows, excuse me, Ash Costello's vocal range a little better than her other band. It's gothic. It's, catchy. It's rock. It tells stories. It's got industrial elements. So I'm all about it. I like I said, I've been a fan of this guy before he was even in Rob Zombie. He's been in other bands. I'm sure if you know Piggy, you know or know him as Matt Montgomery. He's put some albums out like that as well. I'm sure you know the whole story. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I was only going to do about 4 minutes. This is the longest I think I ever did a record review. I also got the second release of the debut album of Gravity Kills on Coke Bottle Clear. So I bought extra copies of that because you never know if one's going to come damaged. So certain shit that I gotta have, I buy two of. And if one's all right down the road, I'm going to sell it. So I'm not a greedy guy. I'll sell it down the road. But right now it just sits in my collection. But until the next video, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And come check out my band Six Eyes and Invasion It. Invasion It's up on rockmetaltalk.com. Six Eyes debut song was Misstabilized, featuring Andy Gerald, who played the lead guitar on it. We're playing October 17th at the Pegasus Lounge in Tampa. So come check us out. Andrew Boss is on the bill. Disaster Piece, Voltage Head, and Strays of the World. So come check us out. And check out this album by the Haxans. Jay Stone. Rock it.